So now I have my assessment results open and I need to run Flubaroo. I mentioned back in a previous step that if you automatically collect your student's username, which is their email address, you can verify that they've typed in their student ID number by quickly running through and looking and making sure they typed in the correct number. My students did a great job. I didn't have to fix anything. To run Flubaroo is super easy. I'm going to go to my add-ons, and again, this is going to be quick. I'm assuming that you know how to run Flubaroo. I choose grade assignment, and you are going to get this notification. So we have a lot of sheets here, and normally you're running Flubaroo in a new spreadsheet with your student responses, so that it only has that one sheet tab. In order for Flubaroo to know what sheet it's looking at, we need to rename that sheet to student submissions. So, okay, I'll go down to this sheet, I right-click, and I choose rename, and I'll change form responses to student submissions. Now Flubaroo is going to know what sheet to look for. So I'll go back to add-ons, go back to Flubaroo, grade assignment, and Flubaroo knows what to do. Make sure you verify that all of the numbers are correct. It's identifying which questions shouldn't be graded and which questions should, and then go ahead and click continue. Select your answer key document and click continue, and Flubaroo will go through and do what it does. Here I have my student results. One thing that you're going to want to do here is, in order to make this formula in the next step or function a little bit easier for you, you're going to want to make sure that no columns are hidden and there aren't any frozen columns, and Flubaroo does do that. So my first step is to go to View and then Freeze, and I'm going to choose not to freeze any columns, and that'll get rid of me not being able to scroll through my spreadsheet. Then you'll see that at some point you have some hidden columns. I can't see columns J or K. Flubaroo automatically hides those because the user doesn't normally need to see them. I'm going to click those double arrows to unhide them so that I can see my data a little bit better, and the formula works out better for me. And then the last thing I'm going to do, and this is just my preference, I'm going to scoot the grades tab all the way out to the end so I know what I'm working with, and my sheets are in the proper order that they were when we began this session. Once you've verified that everything's graded, your answers are correct, we make sure there aren't any frozen columns or hidden columns, we're ready to go to step 5, which is writing the formula that will link this data for us.